Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more of the Thaumaturge. Well, I thought we might work through some of these little side quests first today. There is one we can actually do in this, for sure, in this map. So if I just mark that, it might even be marked on this map. It's probably... have I been to the docks over there? I'm not sure that I have. Could be worth a look. Yeah, I think we should do these 2 points of interest. I might come round the back here and go up near the tram station. There's also a few missions to sort of investigate a bit more, or at least find things that we can investigate with. Ooh, what's this? Photograph depicts a young man posing in a studio. Words full of disbelief seeped into the surface of the paper when she saw him after he'd gone to the barber. Is it really you? Without the beard, it's like you're a different person. Now, is this near the... Oh, it's just here. Okay, what we got? Buy a cigar. Sometimes it's good to obscure your view with a cloud of smoke. There's nothing worth looking at here anyway. I like these little slices of life. It's interesting. Yeah, so I've not been down here yet. Oh, there's something over there. That's probably my mission. Oh. We got another one. Salutor. Hello. Morana.
Morana, hello. Let's see what brought you here. I felt something. Where is it?
On one of the riverbanks in Povisla, I saw a ghastly woman in a soaked slip standing up to her ankles in water. Morana. The gaze of the goddess of death and new beginnings made my blood freeze. I want to know more about her. Wasn't expecting to find a new Salutor at this point, but yeah, okay, well this is the viewpoint we need for our little side objectives, so we could do that. That's done. So maybe we should... Yeah, it is a side quest. Tell you what, let's bump that up to the top. Easel. The unfinished painting seems to depict a body lying on a riverbank. Oh god, look up here. Okay, rust-coloured splashes and sharp outlines convey the idea that determined every brushstroke. Human life is worth as much as the words of a poet written in sand. Okay, well, yeah, okay, well, there's clearly something going on up here. Crime scene, hello.
Please, step back. This is a crime scene.
I can see that. Am I wrong, or does the deceased have no eyes?
Yeah, no eyes, all right. And why would there be? He's the fisherman's sixth victim.
Oh wow, it's a serial killer on the loose.
Roguski, cut the chit-chat. And you 3 steps back. Go on.
Povisla is haunted by the fisherman, a killer who abandons his victims on the riverbank, gutted like fish. Let's ask about details.
Is the fisherman some local criminal?
Get out of here while I'm still asking nicely.
Easy, I'm going now. I don't want to bother you.
Just what I need. A fucking throng of onlookers.
So is this related to our... Oh, it is related to Morana, okay. I'm going to talk to the artist.
Move a little to the left, will you? You are blocking my view.
What are you up to?
What are you doing here? Drawing an illustration for a newspaper?
For myself, as a local artist. I'm Cayetan.
Do you specialize in Still lives?
Yes, you might say that. Here in Powiśle nothing interesting's ever happened. But there you go. Murders with an artistic twist. Very inspiring material.
The Corpse Painter. A nice but slightly odd person. He seems completely indifferent to things that preoccupy ordinary people. The only thing that excites him is painting murder victims. Not suspicious at all.
Powiśle doesn't seem like a pleasant place to live.
Is life itself pleasant? I don't think so. Even those mutilated bodies, they have no eyes. As if the murderer tried to say there's nothing to see here.
So you're saying that nothing matters?
Exactly. Once, misfortune brought me to this river. I wanted to end my life. But the river wouldn't have me and threw me back on the bank. I decided to stay around.
Kajetan told me quite bluntly that he tried to take his own life once by plunging into the river, but it wouldn't have him.
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Someone might say the dead deserve respect.
I'm saying that both life and death are meaningless.
You are blocking my view.
I'll go now.
Interesting. Grim. What else have we got? It's the area, I suppose. Ooh, candles. Snuffed candles. The incinerated wicks have been lit recently in someone's memory. Feelings carrying despondency and doubts about the sense of paying tribute to the dead float in the air along with a thread of smoke. There's no mourning here, just pure resignation. They're off for a fisherman. There's a couple of fishermen right here.
Any fish biting?
It doesn't matter. What do you want?
My name is Wiktor. I only wanted to ask what was going on here.
With those damn police?
They are trying to catch the fisherman, and the fisherman is doing his bit.
Is it bad that they're doing their job?
And what for? Did anybody call them? Anybody complain?
What, do you think murder doesn't bother anyone?
Like there are never any murders in Powiśle. Big deal.
The river giveth and the river taketh away.
We'll do fine. We don't need the police here.
Who's the fisherman?
The one who left the body on the beach. Stark naked, with pebbles in place of eyes, and a hook stuck in the roof of the mouth.
Like a fish. That's what he always does.
The police call him a serial killer. A dozen people he's snuffed out like that already. The son of a gun.
You sound like it doesn't bother you too much.
And what should it bother me for? If he kills, he kills. We are not to judge if that's good or bad.
The river giveth, and the river taketh away. Heap.
I don't think that the term serial killer would have been coined in 1905. I think it was it not the FBI in the 1960s that kind of coined the term?
And they can't catch the fisherman even though he continues to kill. Is that right?
He's smart, shrewd, not like those police fools. And everyone knows who he is.
How so?
Because, you see that guy on the beach who set up his easels in the sand and is painting?
He's the fisherman.
He paints all those bodies. He's
Bit
always
of an obvious
around
suspect,
the new
though.
ones. They even raided that hovel of his. Right, Edek?
Heap.
Maybe we should try and get Pride up a bit, because we're having dialogue options locked off to us.
And yet, he is still at large and keeps painting. So maybe he's not the fisherman after all.
Sure he is. Everyone says it's him. He's a weirdo, living like a hermit in that hovel. Nothing holds any value for him. So maybe he takes people's lives just for the hell of it.
Yep.
According to popular opinion, the peculiar artist named Kayetan is the fisherman. He's usually the first one seen at the crime scene. Could be worth checking him out, I suppose.
And where is that hovel?
Go along the river and behind the workshop. Am I right, Eric?
Yep.
Yep. The artist lives in one of the hovels in southern Povishla, next to a workshop by the river. They say the police recently paid him a visit.
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy fishing.
Yeah, right.
Alright. Okay, well he wants... The Commissioner's thoughts go up there, but let's... should maybe try and find that hovel, although... Ah, okay, I might have come as far this way as I can. Brochure, brother... Oh yeah, we've seen those. We've seen that. Alright, well let's follow this guy's thoughts then. Might lead us somewhere. Bit of a queue outside the outhouse. Hello? Someone just said that new latrine is really popular. I think I'd struggle to use it with a big queue of people waiting outside, hammering on the door. It's probably not conducive, is it? Pierogi. I immediately feel warmth spreading throughout my body. I want to take a nap and wake up to the view of freshly filled platter in front of me. Not sure what a pierogi is. I've never had one. Like a filled dumpling or something like that. I've been down to this part of the map. Who are these guys? Oh.
Hey, you can't be here.
Kayetan doesn't allow it.
I don't like you, Sonny.
He's
got nice shoes, though.
I wish I didn't buy them at all.
This is the second time someone's picked a fight because
I
of his
don't
shoes.
like that kind of resignation.
But I still like your shoes.
Here we go. Okay, what we got? Required dimension force word 5. Oh, we might be able to do something about that. Word is Velez. So we could upgrade to that. There we go. And what was the other one? Lelek. Okay. Right. Okay, I think we'll start the fight then. So then, why don't we start with Velez? What's... Team counterattack. Oh, okay, well, well, that applies to both of them, unfortunately. It's a long attack. Maybe we'll do a quick attack to get rid of his damage thing. And then we can do... do a planned attack on him. I'm going to take a couple of hits, obviously. So now we've got Velez again. We know we're going to take another attack. I suppose we could heal ourselves, possibly. Or maybe... I mean, flip a coin. I might be able to interrupt his attack. Wow, that was a big hit. Might be enough to kill him. Boom. Yeah, that interrupted his attack, alright. Okay, we want Lelek then for this one. Irritate him. Interrupts an enemy's planned action if they're in suffering. Well, I can't inflict that until then. So maybe we'll do a shorter one. Protects me against states. What's this thing? Team counterattack. Okay. I don't have any negative states. Let's just do a quick one so that we can get him out of this, and then I can inflict her suffering straight after. Op. They're not doing a lot of damage though, it must be said. With Lelek then, now can I... He's going to get a planned action anyway. He's got the suffering on. Maybe we'll go with... don't need the healing, but we could maybe stick some suffering on him. I don't want to just do suffering on him though, so maybe we'll put some damage and suffering on him. And I'll... Yeah, that could be worth it. Get Book of acting quicker. Or maybe it's the next one after next one I set up after that, perhaps. Yeah, he's not going for ages now. Yeah, I might just do another big punch, to be honest. Is that it? There we go. Beat up a couple of drunks in the street. Local moods. The river giveth, and the river taketh away. That's what people in Pavishla say. Some of them have fallen into apathy, while others act recklessly without caring that they might lose their life. It all looks like nihilistic tendencies. I suspect it is Morana's doing. Okay, well this is the shack, isn't it? Are we kind of on the edge of the map here? I mean, I might just have a quick look down this bit. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Right, let's go and have a look in the hovel then. I don't think this guy is the fisherman because it's a bit obvious, isn't it? Creepy guy painting dead bodies down by the riverside. But you never know, I suppose. Old rags permeated with the smell of turpentine and a sense of security, like a nest built atop a tree. 100 times better than a golden metal cage. The man sleeping in them finally feels at home. And he seems quite satisfied with his lot, doesn't he? Expensive brushes. This is trace unknown. High quality materials. The artist can obviously afford some amount of luxury, and a shabby lifestyle is a conscious choice. Finished paintings. The naturalistic paintings depict dead bodies on a riverbank in different poses and configurations. Streaks of waves traced with ease touch the still nature on the painted bank. The artist contemplated the curious appeal of the drowned victims, finding an odd sort of solace in them. The freak from Pavishla. Kayatan is both dead and alive, inextricably linked with the river in a most peculiar way. He paints images of crime on the riverbanks of Pavishla. Even though he can afford painting materials, he prefers a life deprived of luxury. A message from the policeman. If you change your mind and decide to cooperate, come to the police headquarters in Sorodmishtia and ask for Commissioner Pelivan. That will earn you a more lenient treatment. The discouragement flowing through Pelivan's veins makes his hand go askew, making the words fall on paper helplessly. He's lost hope a long time ago that this case will finally get off the ground, but it's always worth a try, once again. Okay. So Pavishla, there are other places I've not been. I think I've been... I might pop into the brothel. Not for any seedy reasons, just I haven't been there yet. There might be a quest or something to pick up there. Brooch, a lost brooch with a green eye. She fell to the ground again, and the brooch fell from her collar. They say it's her favourite dress, dyed with the shields green. That's bad for her. So it's her favourite dress that's bad for her. Maybe they're right, but she's already 60 years old. She doesn't have much left, and after all, you have to die of something. Oh, yeah, I can't go around this way. Okay, let's pop in. I mean, there might be people to speak to here. There might be a side quest to pick up. Nobody down here. I guess first thing in the morning probably aren't a brothel's peak hours. There's not really anything to find, so okay, well. I can always come back at some point in the evening. There might actually be someone to speak to then, but leave it for now. Okay, so let's try and follow Pelivan's thoughts then. Puking up in a bucket. Pleasant. Ooh. Oh, it's just auto-saving. What have we got in here? A crumpled telegram. In relation to the situation in Povishla, stop. I demand immediate progress, stop. Otherwise you will be demoted and dismissed from the case, stop. Colonel Sergei Buryatov. Crumpled message. Lines on the crumpled paper reflect the scars on a cowering, nervous heart. Panic prompts one to take matters into one's own hands. This small ball of paper weighs more than Sisyphus's boulder, and the world is closing in around Pelivan in a claustrophobic dance. Pelivan believes that Kayatan is the killer known as the Fisherman. He seems desperate for solid evidence, and the circumstances work to the painter's disadvantage. It's only a matter of time before he gets arrested. Hello. I think we got some trouble.
Nice rocks. They smell like downtown.
What are you sniffing around here for, Outlander?
I mean, it feels like that'll probably force a confrontation.
I try not to cross anybody.
Weaklings shouldn't venture into Povishla.
Maybe he's the murderer. The young master was bored and came to Povishla for a taste of gore.
He'll taste it all right.
His own.
Oh well. We try to avoid a fight. People here are very aggressive. Okay, what do we got? We've got Upir. So what's his thing? Reduces damage taken. Likewise this Book of Arch. And he's going to restore health every round. These guys are pretty low focus. That might be something we can work with. This Upir one. Let's get him to reduce focus. Yes, that's a fairly quick skill. That's going to remove his damage thing as well, but that's okay because we're going to try and get his focus down, I think. And after this, I'll try and get we'll get Lelek on it because Lelek can take a couple of points off at the same time, I think. Yeah. So this would do it. It's quite a long action is the only thing. Don't have any negative traits, but I'm going to have some bleeding after... I'm going to have like loads of bleeding after this, so maybe this is the one to set up. And I might... Well, 50% chance to interrupt his casting and put some suffering on. Yeah, okay. Damn. Okay, well, we're going to get rid of all that bleeding quite soon. Now, what's this? Restores 2 focus to the ally. Okay, well, he's going to lose his focus now. Yeah, I don't know about that. I could just do like a quick attack on... there's no point really, is there? Let's just do a quick attack on this guy, And then after his focus is gone, we can follow it up with a big one. Ah! It's nice focus back. Irritating. Okay, Lelek then. Ooh. Takes damage, lowers all enemies focus by 1. Oh, that's a pretty good skill. Yeah, okay, that's a kill, and also, so we can maybe on this guy go in for a focus thing again. Yeah. Definitely still sticking the bleed on me. So Lelek, I might do that thing again. It's going to be after his attack. That's fine. I might set up an attack on this guy. Maybe we'll do the focus thing again. He's only got a few points of focus. Come on, Lelek, I need you to act. Well, I might do again on this guy then. Okay, well we can do he's got 27 points, so it's definitely worth doing this finisher. It's not a kill. But Lelek has one as well. You can't do it on that guy, yeah. Oh no. 23 to 26. With the bleeding, that's probably a kill, so maybe I'll take mine off. Oh, actually no, I'll keep mine on. And then I might swap out Lelek for Bukovac here, so we can get rid of this guy's stuff. It is Bukovac, isn't it? No, it's Velez, in fact. Alright, Velez then. What should we do with Velez? Something focus related would be good. Maybe getting some health back, to be honest, actually. Let's do that. Well, he should be dead to bleeding, right? So let's focus on this guy. Then let's what's he do? He's going to heal me. Do hell. He's going to get rid of his healing, which would be good. So I'm going to do another focus damage on him then. Nice. Come on, just die, dude. There we go. Okay, well I think we maybe get Lelek just to take all of that focus off then. Maybe we should transfer the negative states as well. So that'll be that gone. I guess I'll do a quick attack. 'Cause then we can, mind you, then I'm going to have to, yeah. Do another one of those. Basically, I want to do a big finisher after he's taken his focus off. So we can do that now. Wow, I don't actually... I mean... Oh, it's a quick one as well. Okay, yeah, no, we definitely do that then. Oh, oh. There we go. So it says we should confront Kayatan. I guess... Yeah, okay. I don't think it's him, but there hasn't really been any other suspects kind of offering up, unless it's the police guy, which it might be, I suppose. But I guess it probably is Kayatan, if there aren't really any other suspects. Ah, okay, they've gone.
Is the painting finished?
Nope. The police took the body before I could finish. but I'm sure something new will appear soon.
Can I ask you a question?
Whatever.
Okay, so there's something I haven't found yet.
I think painting those bodies has become something very important to you.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
It seems it has given your life a new meaning.
Do you really think so?
Aren't you afraid you might be arrested? You're always the first one out of the body. You paint it. To me, you look like a murderer.
Me? Why? The bodies appear on their own. Besides, let the police worry about that.
If they catch the murderer, there will be no more dead bodies to pose.
Right. I hadn't thought about that. I don't understand.
Okay, it is him then. Okay.
It seems that while contemplating the lack of sense in life, you did find something you care about.
Right. But that doesn't make sense. Why is it that in trying to go with the flow, I end up paddling harder? Where did I go wrong?
Beautiful.
Cayetan, the peculiar painter, is the one that Morana follows. Doesn't necessarily follow he's the killer, but he might be. Queen of the Depths. Morana's presence creates malaise and a sense of despair among the residents of pre-WWI. The source of those feelings is Cayetan, who bears a flaw. If I can bring it out, Morana will be mine. Let's take a closer look first.
I wonder if you developed it when you tried to kill yourself, or if you had it before. It is your doubt, your resignation, your nihilism. It's time to free you from it.
Can you hear me? Take a step back from him.
What? What are you doing?
They're arresting me, that's what.
Okay, demand proof in a proud way.
What are you arresting him for? Having strange interests? Have you got any proof?
We are arresting the prime suspect. Do not obstruct us.
Tell them what you told me. You are not the killer.
What difference does it make?
Pielevin, you know he's not the one.
What can I do? This case is taking too long anyway.
How are you going to sleep after this?
I'm going to booze it up till I fall asleep. Preferably in moonshine.
And now it starts to rain.
Disappointment, and Pielevin seems to be unhappy about arresting Cayetan. If I take a closer look at that, there might still be a chance to release the artist. Okay. Have the investigation reopened. I wonder where I go. Oh, not too far as it happens.
Get it away from me! I don't want to touch it. Yellow belly. Shut up! Hey, you! What do you want here?
Is there another dead body?
Playing with?
It's a hook from a real dead man. A dead man's hook. Quiet, you dolts!
This hook is from the fisherman's victim, isn't it?
So what if it is? What's it to you? They've already caught the murderer.
What if I tell you that they didn't? That they caught the wrong man?
The fuck they did? Get lost!
Wash your mouth out.
Unless we trade for it. Got anything interesting to barter with?
Little thieves. The kids stole important evidence from the crime scene, but they refused to cooperate. Clearly, they're led by a boy named Piotrek. Well, let's start. We could talk about bartering, maybe.
What would you like for the hook?
A cannon. A saber. Well, you heard him. If you bring us a cannon, or a saber will give you the dead man's hook.
That should be doable. There were some old blunt sabers in Father's office.
Go away now. You're boring.
What a strange little boy. Okay. Well, we should go home then and get one of those swords. Nearest carriage or tram stop. What's this? Have I read this? Announcement. I fix stockings. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, he's right there if we do need to reopen it. There's the bar. Why is it taking me here? Yeah. Okay, so I think clearly we need to go back to our house, go to the office. I think that's the one I keep doing, so I don't need to do that again, I don't think. Okay. Father's office is upstairs, I think. Oop. These ones, but I might have to go upstairs to get them, I suppose. Oh, this is one here.
What do we have here?
Gained a saber. Okay, let's go back to the... Let's go and give a sword to the children. That's probably a good idea, I'd imagine. They look like they know what they're doing. Reminded of the quest in Baldur's Gate 2 when you go to like an outlying town and there's some kids who ask you to get them beer and stuff. And if you do, they run off and the parents come and complain at you. Right. Come on, kiddies. Time to arm you up. I'm almost certain they won't stab each other. Children are pretty sensible around stuff like that. Oh, what's this? Thick and sturdy, someone has carved the name Piotrek in it. Each mark is a sign of joy and merriment, a scratch from hitting a bucket, a protruding splinter from fencing. But the carved letters are oozing shame. The stick has been a silent companion in the most secret play. It takes part in investigations and helps catch criminals. What? Has he been poking bodies or something? Anyway.
Salut.
Salut. Have you heard this fancy pants?
You're wearing a little jacket and you're talking about being fancy pants.
I've got the saber I promised you.
Is it real? Come on then, let's see it. If we like it, we'll give you this silly hook.
Here, I honor my agreements.
It's real. Look at it. A real saber.
They'll be
I also
fine.
honor my agreements. Here, the dead man's hook is yours. So, what now?
Hook. The hook resonates from the collision of two thoughts. Someone tried to savor the victim's dying screams while appreciating the moment. Yet, splitting the curved metal there was a regret for someone who should be convulsing here instead of this pitiful eel. Trace unknown. Say I'll examine it.
Now I'll examine the hook and keep looking for other clues.
Piotrik's a lick spittle for the coppers. Shut your mouths, or you lose even more teeth. I'll help you. Come find me near Antiaja's brothel. We can resume the investigation there. All right, enough of this. Let's leave this place.
went reasonably well. I think it looks like there's another clue up here, though. Oh. Don't know, it's gone now. Okay, well, let's go meet with Piotrek then. Hopefully his aunt doesn't come and complain at me for giving him a sword. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he's probably got other swords. Seems like that sort of child. Where are you saying to go? Where have I gone wrong? Guess it's down here. Have I been in this market before? I don't think so. Receipt. I can confirm the purchase of 25 bales of denim material from the Levi and Rouse Company, Levi and Strauss Company factory. I wonder if that's for the tailor.
Sweet secret.
The words success and breakthrough and lucrative business dance around it like review girls. The fabric, which is gaining popularity in America as clothing for workers, is also likely to catch on here. And no one has heard of it yet. Vistula Visionary. He can already see the headline of a newspaper article. Yeah, I'd imagine that's for our tailor. The new man doesn't look back and doesn't heed the prejudices of a bygone era. He proudly displays smoothly shaved cheeks, chooses strong colours without regard to their dark connotations, and reaches for unusual fabrics. The new decade will belong to those who make fashion adjust to them, not the other way round. Yeah, so maybe we can go speak to our tailor after this. I'm glad I looked more closely around this area. Here it is. Piotrus, you little rascal. Okay, I'll talk to him.
So then I tell him, stick that rubble up your ass. I've got my honor.
You sure are a canny lad.
Hello.
I'm on my break. Come back later.
I sent him, Auntie Clara. We're doing an investigation together.
You're always up to something, Piotrush. What investigation?
What are we doing here?
What do you mean? The aunties are the key to the world of information. They know and hear more than anyone else in Povishle.
Are you his actual aunt?
You really are a tourist. Of course they're not. But I prefer them to the real ones. They always help me somehow when I'm in trouble. They'll dress a wound, give me an apple, or a beer.
Okay, well, we're not the only ones doing inappropriate things.
Nothing gets by you. You remember that lady's gloves? I said I liked them once, and he brought them to me the next day.
Well, just say the word.
What do you know about the fisherman?
All I know is he's in jail. Finally. This cursed place can breathe a little.
He's not in jail, though. We're looking for the real one.
Piotrush, is that the investigation you're playing?
What do you mean, playing? We're both dead serious and committed, Auntie.
You better watch out. You'll get in trouble.
What next, partner?
It's not over yet. Now, we split. You go grill the other aunties, and I'll see you later. After dark, some of them work here, and others in the streets. Remember to tell them I sent you. Piotrek Justa, that is. And ask better questions this time.
Watch him. If anything happens to him, it's your fault.
He'll be fine. I gave him a sword. Right, wait until nightfall. Okay, but I think we can maybe go back to the tailor. Ooh, something here? What do we got? Bench. A wooden seat overlooking the house of the fisherman's last victim. A trace familiar, fisherman. Wood that has split from cold, 1,000 storms, and the scorching sun holds more than just sand in its cracks. There's a hateful thought in the grain. Someone was surprised the house didn't stink with those fish. Who are you?
Hello.
I can't stand this weather. Can I help you?
Have you seen anyone suspicious here lately?
Other than you? This is Powiśle. Everyone's suspicious here.
What are you selling?
My late husband's junk. I don't
Ouch.
need to look at all of this if I can't look at him.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No point brooding over it. The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Okay. Have I done this already? The Gentleman March issue. Time for a breath of fresh air. Spring encourages change, which is why the March issue features a new ideal of male beauty. Clean-shaven face, perfectly cut dress, uncompromising colours, and carefully picked accessories. At the end of the issue, experts analyse working fabrics that become increasingly popular. Well, we've sort of divined all that for ourselves, haven't we? There's a couple of things coming off for this tailor thing. Not quite sure why. They're both leading to the carriage. Saying to go to this, he is in northern Strodmiecie, but Bavashki Cemetery also has one. Okay, there might be something in here we can take to him as well. Probably worth a look round. Let's see what we can find. Oh god, there's quite a few strands now. Oh, gonna go by a tram. Okay, well that was both pointing to this tram stop. Okay. Is there something up round here then? Oh, what we got? Ivy magazine. Responses from the editorial staff. Mrs. Sokolnichka. We have included an extensive article about Angora rabbits in issues 22 and 23 titled The Wool of Angora Rabbits. Hints on raising these creatures, blah, 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 blah. Let's just do trendy dances.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
A magazine opened on a page with responses to readers' letters. Apparently a ballet master, Jan Wozoczki, will soon stop giving his dance lessons. Okay, we do have a side mission about this sort of thing. Teaching evening classes, I'm not fond of the new fad and have forced him to cease his activity. Well, that's not for the tailor. What's this? The Gentleman May issue. This season's true sensation is strong colours like dark red, deep indigo and mustard yellow. They go exceptionally well with jacquard fabrics and intriguing patterns. The authors also take a look at medieval and Renaissance inspirations in modern fashions. I think that's what we were here to find, wasn't it? Okay. So I think it's suggesting that we should leave this map now. And we should probably just go to the tailor. I feel like we found quite a lot. I mean, there might be something else in northern Strodmiecie, I suppose. Might be another magazine. Something like that. Oh, there's something up here, that could be it. Daily Courier. Dark Shadow, Loud Party, blah blah blah. Oh, this is Uncle Voronin. Hang on, let's read this. A dark shadow has been cast in the Imperial Hotel, one of the most exquisite establishments of this kind in the Pride of Warsaw. On the night of September 8th, a loud party was held there. Young people would revel long into the night, as other hotel guests confirm. The merrymaking was cut short by a tragic event. Early in the morning, one of the attendees, Ludwik Krajewski, fell off a balcony and was killed outright. The police were called immediately and declared it was an unfortunate accident. The investigation was led by investigating judge Alexander Voronin. The deceased was known to be friends with the judge's son Pyotr, who was also present at the tragic party. There are justified concerns that the investigation might not have been impartial and that the young Voronin might have enjoyed leniency on his father's part. So Pyotr's our cousin. In times like this, it's hard to argue with those who deplore the corruption of today's youth. So this is the bakery where Voronin wanted to talk to us, but we're not going to do that just yet. This? The Fashion Review, September 1905. More stuff about fashion. Okay, well, we are finding more stuff for that tailor, then. I wonder if that's it. I've only got like a single thread now, which suggests that maybe it's time to go and give him all this stuff. There's a bit of a tonal change from investigating a serial killer on the riverside, but, you know... We could have just waited till night time, I suppose, and carry on the investigation, but yeah, I kind of wanted to do other stuff in that time. I might be able to buy more clothes here.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
Ta-da!
I've got some fresh ideas for you. I see what it is you are getting at, but the collection still seems to have some missing pieces. Please. Keep looking. We need bold concepts, unusual combinations. I'm counting on you. Meanwhile, I shall attend to my work. Please, excuse me.
Goddamn son of a bitch. Oh, but however, I think it's given us some more clothing options. Cool.
I won't bother you. All right.
That. Yeah, let's go change up our look, shall we? Ooh, okay. This is our default. Got a purple tie. Mustard yellow. Green thingy there. What do I like? I kind of like the green on him. Now let's look at the coats. Lordly fashion. Or the conceited extravagance. I don't know about that with the green, though. Maybe those two. And he has got... Actually, I can't really see what's going on with his trousers. That's our normal. That works quite well with the purple trim there. I'm not sure about... I might go back to the purple tie, potentially. Yeah, I guess these things are supposed to go together. But maybe we'll switch that up a bit. Bit of a purple theme. It's not too bad. What about this one? That's supposed to go together. I kind of like that, actually. The yellow. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go with that for now. Oh. I reckon there's other areas on the map that we'll find stuff in. That's why it's not giving me any arrows for now, because I probably found everything I need to do that with the maps currently available.